Today we are rebranding Fanta, and if you already don't know who I am, I'm Cami. I'm a brand designer / strategist. You can go follow me on Instagram. You know the gist, so let's get started. So let's have a look what Fanta already has. The thing that I like about Fanta is how fun and playful it is, and this is something that I'll definitely be keeping. Another thing that we should have a look at is the history of the logo for Fanta. So here you can see how they started to get a little bit more playful with their type as they evolved, and they became more experimental, and I really like that. And with the current logo, I don't like it as much as the 2010. The 2010 is really speaking to me. I really like how playful it is. I really like how curvy it is. So that's something that I'll be definitely going back to. However, with the logo from 2016, I still like the orange feature, but I'm not too sure about the blue and the leaf. And with this rebrand, expect me to add my personality and my style into the rebrand. So let's start designing. As always, we'll be starting with a Pinterest board and then jump into Illustrator and create our condensed mood board. And this is it. For the typography, I'm going for something, I guess, a little bit more edgy. I really like these curvy types that look like the letters have been pushed and pulled, and I really like that. I also really like the layout of placing the words on top of each other and having like the different directions of reading. So this reads out awesome, and I really like it, and I really want to somehow incorporate this into my design as well. I also want to incorporate some illustrations of people, as I absolutely love illustrations of people. So lately I have been designing a lot of illustrations, and if you haven't seen my last video of me rebranding Starbucks, definitely check it out. That's where I was doing some more illustrations of people. So for Fanta, I plan to have illustrations of people dancing and having a fun time, really. And I think this really fits with the Fanta personality. The sun decided to come out, so I had to play about with the options because I was literally glowing. So yeah, let's get back to it. Never mind, the sun has just set back, so I could have kept it on the same setting, but never mind. Let's roll with it. So like I said, with the colours, I really like the oranges and I really like the purples, and I'd like to give it a little bit of more variations. So I'm thinking of adding some yellows, pinks and reds, and I think that would work really nicely. And these colours do create like a very funky, fun vibe. So we're definitely going strong with this vibe, and I really like it. So it's time to start choosing the type. So as you can see, we have 5 different fonts from Adobe and Envato Elements. On the back, I already know that I'm not a fan of number 3 and 4 because they're very thin, and I was looking for something more bold. Number 2, it's not as funky as I imagined, and I like the aspect of 5, so I really like the A's, but I think I'm gonna go with number 1 because of how curvy and funky it is, and that was the Adobe font. So first of all, we had the weather of the sun beaming at me, and it still kind of is, and now we have builders making so much noise. I hope it's not picking up too much. But we're just gonna accept the fate because I literally have builders right in front of the house. So, and it has started raining. That is Manchester weather for you. But let's ignore all of this, of the sun, rain, builders, and let's start on the logo. So the first thing that I want to do is to take the A from the other font, which was the font from Envato Elements. So we have 2 different A's. After we do that, I want it to be more wavy, and to do this, I went into Object, Envelope Distort, Make with Mesh, and I chose 0 columns. And now we have more of a wavy text. And this is our first variation. For the second variation, I was playing with the type, seeing what I could do and what I like. And I was seeing if I could make it vertical, and I kind of liked it as like abstract patterns, so I placed that onto the side for later. And then going back to the mood board, there was the word awesome with some cool layout, which I really wanted to try out. So I tried to try that out with Fanta, and then I started to move the letters about so it fits really nicely, and it worked really well and I really liked it. So this is my second variation. And for the logo mark, I decided just to stick with the simple F, and that is our logo variations done. And it's time to add the color and see what it looks like. I'm not too sure about you guys, but I absolutely love the color palette, especially the purple and the yellow. Next is my favorite, which is creating the pattern. Like I said before, I place the main logo on its side, and this could be a pattern that we could play about with and see if it works. So I added some color, added some size variation, and see how that goes. Again, I absolutely love it. I also wanted to create some illustrations of people dancing, so let's do that and try and incorporate both of these together. So I went onto Pexels and found some nice photos of people enjoying themselves dancing. So I put that into Illustrator, and when creating illustrations like these, I use the pen tool and sometimes the smooth tool, and that's about it. But I'll let you guys continue and watch my process. So the sun's gone, an ambulance just went past. My dog, you can hear him just pattering on, but we're gonna get through this. So the illustrations are done. The next step is to mock everything up and see the brand all together. So let's see the final product. So what did you guys think? Did you prefer the original or my rebrand? And I know I'm biased because I just created this, but I really like the rebrand. I really like just putting my personality in it and then just going a little bit out of my comfort zone. I don't usually do anything too edgy, but I definitely will start to do more edgy work like this because it still fits into like my style of like the colourful colours and it being funky. And I think adding a little bit of edge is very nice. And if you have enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up, please subscribe, it helps my channel out a lot. And if you have any suggestions of what I should rebrand next, definitely leave that below, as I really enjoy rebranding these two last brands and I definitely want to be creating more. Anyways, I will see you guys next time. Bye!